So wise man once said, there's no like that's no power. I'm back with the Master United career mode. Also, yeah, I just said that for no reason. Please make sure you watch the video to the end and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content too. So let's get right into it. In the last episode, we won most of our games and then we were supposed to play Liverpool and Newcastle in the next episode. But due to some recording glitch, I couldn't record those matches. We were able to beat Newcastle 6-2 and then we beat Wolves 3-1. They also beat Liverpool 5-0 away and then we were able to do another win against them in the cup 2-1 in their home stadium too. So we've beaten them like twice in this league and then drawn once. So in this episode, we'll be going against West Brom in the FA Cup and then we'll be playing Southampton. And then after that, we'll be going against Brighton at home. So, but I think I'm just going to skip those matches and then we're going to concentrate in the Europa League because I feel like we have a very, very good chance of winning the league already. Because right now, we sit at top of the table with a 2-point lead against Manchester City. So I feel like we don't have any big games left. So we can definitely just, cruise the Premier League and then focus on the Europa League and try to see if we can get to win the trophy. Also, it's January transfer window, so I mean there's a lot of transfer business that I would like to do, but I mean that's not going to be possible if I'm not able to sell some of the players that I have here, because our budget is just 40 million. We don't have plenty of money in the bank. We're going to need to do some sales if we're going to be able to sign any players this window. But I really want to improve. I want to sign another centre forward, and then the options I'm looking at are Jonathan, David, Mason Greenwood, and maybe Lookman too. So I need to sign on that, maybe another centre back. I like signing on that centre back. We have Totti and Van de Ven. I mean, I've wanted to sign Van de Ven to start of the series, but I just wasn't able to sign him. So I feel like we'll be able to do a lot of business in this transfer window until the next transfer window comes in for we'll be able to sign plenty players. So this is going to be our lineup against West Brom, which Garnacho, Moraes, and Williams getting the starts. Amas and Walker-Peters are going to be the fullbacks for this one. So I'm just going to give Bremer a start because Delict is out for a red card. He's obviously win this one because we're the better team in this scenario. Okay, I mean we actually did not win the game. We won it off penalties, 5-4. At least we were able to get the win. We're going to be able to proceed to the next round of the FA Cup. So our next game in the league is going to be against Southampton. Okay, so Chelsea are trying to sign Garnacho for 43.5 million. So I feel like if I'm going to sell Garnacho, it's not going to be to a Premier League club. So I'm not going to sell Garnacho to Chelsea or any Premier League club. So I'm just going to reject this deal. I don't feel like Southampton are going to be plenty of threat for. So I'm just going to simulate the game against Southampton. So strongest lineup against Southampton, and then we're going to quick steam. Okay, we beat Southampton 2 goals. Martinez scoring the 2 goals for us. Alright, so we not need to rely on the defender to get goals. Okay, finally receive an offer that makes sense for Alejandro Garnacho, 49 million from Athletic Club. So I think I'm just going to negotiate if I can sell him for more. Club should sell him for like 60 million. We're going to do 65 million and then hear what they're going to say. I feel like they're going to walk out on this deal, but that's something we should try. Okay, they're not willing to go higher than 49 million. I'm just going to ask them for 52 and then if they accept the deal, then I'm going to sell Garnacho because he's not going to get plenty game time. And 52 million is actually not bad. Okay, yeah, they're actually willing to sign him for 52 million and then hopefully Garnacho accepts the deal. I feel like he should because he's not been getting plenty game time. Alright, so the next game in the league is going to be against Brighton, and then I'm also going to go with the strongest lineup and simulate it because I feel like we should get a win against them too. Yeah, I'm actually getting that 2-1 win. Bruno Fernandes, and okay, it's actually Bruno Fernandes scoring the 2 goals for us. We're also getting a very, very good run of luck in the simulations in this episode too. Okay, so Garnacho actually accepted the Selewe and then he's going to be joining Athletic Club. I mean, he's just a player that was never going to fit in this new system, so the Selewe was going to be the best option for everybody. Okay, I see that Tottenham also are trying to sign Unana. I'm just going to reject them because Unana has been magnificent for me so far in this series. Okay, so Bella Kocha has apparently submitted the transfer request. He said he's not happy with the game time. I'm going to try as much as possible to prevent him from getting sold. And then in the next game, I'm going to give him a start because he's going to be in the Europa League against Rangers. Alright, so he's going to be lined up against Rangers. Bella Kocha is getting a start because he's been complaining about the game time, so he's going to get a start. Also, Aiden Heaven and Lenny Yoruto are going to get starts in this one because I mean they deserve to, and the league is tired. I'm also trying to give Martinez a rest, so that's the reason why I'm selecting this back line. We're going to simulate. I feel like we should also still win this one. Yeah, also we get on that 2-1 win in the simulations one more time. I mean it's been like back-to-back 2-1 wins for us so far. So against Fulham, we're going with our strongest lineup here, and we should also get the win in this one. We should get the win because we've been unstoppable so far, and then this should not be an exception. Yeah, we actually win the game by 1 goal. Alexander Isak scoring the only goal in that game. So after back-to-back wins in the Premier League, currently sit 4 points above Manchester City in the league. We're just we've not dropped any points. We've been winning games back to back. So Manchester City, I feel like maybe they lost their last game or something. I think they lost their last game. Okay, yeah, they actually drew their last game against Chelsea, and then that's why they dropped some points. So at this time, we're currently favorites to win the league. Our next game is gonna be against FCSB in the Europa League. Okay, so for this game, I'm going to go with the strongest lineup one more time. I'm going to squeeze sim, and then yeah, we actually get a win 4-0 against Bodo Glimt. Oh no, not Bodo Glimt, FCSB. Alright, and with that win against FCSB, we secure our spot as first place finishers in the Europa League phase with 22 points, just 1 point above Ajax, but that's going to be enough to secure our number 1 spot in the league table. And like that, we need to secure our place in the round of 16. Alright, so it's transfer deadline day, and so far we've not been able to do any reasonable deals because I mean there's not been any sales apart from the Alexander. Apart from the Garnacho one, we don't need to make any sales, so we can't sign playing players due to that. But there's no plenty money in budget. Right now it's just 61 million, and then I feel like there's no much you can do in transfer window apart from signing Bremer's replacement. But like there's probably because the team is actually playing very well. The team's playing very well, so there's no need to bring in any player at the point in time. But if I should bring a player, it would be a new centre forward and then a new fullback. And that transfer window is closed, so our next game is going to be against Crystal Palace in the Premier League. But we've actually got another offer from Marcus Rashford, 36 million from Newcastle. So I feel like maybe I should accept this deal because you know, it doesn't seem like a bad offer for Marcus Rashford. So I feel like I'm going to accept it. We're probably not going to get an offer this large for Marcus Rashford again, so it probably makes sense to accept this one now. I'm going to negotiate for 39 million or 40 million, see if Newcastle will be willing to pay more than this. So I'm going to put 40, and then we'll hear what Newcastle are going to say. Okay, they're actually willing to pay 40 million for Marcus Rashford. That's actually more than I thought we'll be able to sell him for, but this is very, very good. We're joining Newcastle at the end of the season, so Marcus Rashford possibly leaving the team. At the end of the season, we brought 2 players that will replace him in that position. One is Victor Osimhen, a world-class striker, obviously, and then second one is Luis Openda. So either of these two will be the replacement. Either of these two or Jonathan David. Alright, so the next game against Crystal Palace gonna be we're gonna go with the strongest lineup here, except for the fact that Delete and Martinez are not in the starting lineup. But Lakocha and Bremer are gonna get starts here, so I'm gonna assume we leave the game. We should still win this one too. Yeah, we actually get on that one. Is this a glitch? At this point, I feel like it's a glitch. All the wins have been 2-1, 2-1, 2-1 in the league. Okay, we actually have another offer from Marcus Rashford from AFC Roma. I think I'll negotiate for this one too. If Marcus Rashford accepts this deal, I'll be happier than him joining Newcastle. So I'm gonna ask for 41 million and see if Roma will still be willing. We're actually still willing to pay 41 million for Marcus Rashford. Alright, so I just hope Marcus Rashford accepts the Roma deal than the Newcastle deal. Alright, so our next game is gonna be against Liverpool. I'm gonna go with our strongest lineup, except for the fact that Bruno Fernandes is not actually in the lineup. It's Amad Diallo instead of Bruno Fernandes. And Ugarte is also gonna get his start in this one, and then Walker Peters is also gonna get his start. I'm also gonna give Bremer a start in this one because our other centre backs are tired. For this one, I'm gonna simulate. I'm actually gonna play this one because it's a game against Liverpool. Obviously, I think it's not actually the second leg in the Carabao Cup. It's just we just matched against them in the Carabao Cup again. Okay, it's actually the second leg in the Carabao Cup, and it's gonna kick off. Right, so the game against Liverpool is gonna kick off. If we win this one, then we've done like a league triple against Liverpool. Actually, currently have a 2-1 win against them, so there's a good chance that we'll win this one too. Walker Peters is gonna go with the ball now. We're gonna wait for someone to make a run, but nobody's gonna. This is what I'm talking about. Marcus Rashford. It was the poacher plus. They were making a better run in that position, not just standing and waiting for me to do something. Alright, ball into Ahmad. Ahmad's going to cut back. Or ball into Rashford, into Isak, and then that's going to be a goal for us. That's actually going to be a goal. That's going to be a goal. It was very scrappy, but in there we managed to get the goal in this one. It was actually pretty scrappy, but we were able to get the goal. And it's going to be 1-0 to live up to Manchester United. Not 3-1 on aggregate. The chance is now very much lower for Liverpool to actually make a comeback in this Carabao Cup tie. Okay, now they're actually beginning to press annoyingly here. We need to just try and walk past their press, and then we should be safe. We can do that successfully. But Amad Diallo feels very good in this game so far. According to Ugarte, Ugarte is going to warm. I waited for Isak to get in behind, but he doesn't. We'll get it to Amad Diallo. Diallo is going to get it to Ro. We're going to play it into Rashford to Isak again, and then that's going to be a shot, but it just goes wide from Alexander Isak there. Alright, so due to under recording glitch, I couldn't record the part when Musala scored. My camera just shut down for no reason. I didn't actually touch it, but it just shut down. So I'm just going to skip to the 75th minute where the recording continued. And one more thing, if you actually enjoy this content, just make sure to subscribe to the channel because that will really help a lot. And it's going to go a long way providing support for the channel. Kerkers into Diallo. Diallo is going to play it into Ro. We're going to find Marcus Rashford. Rashford's going to play it into Kerkers again. Kerkers going to play it back to Diallo. Diallo's going to wait. I'm waiting for options there. Oh man, what a tackle by the Liverpool player. Alright, now they're actually in again. Bro, what a block by Bremer. What a fantastic block by Bremer. Okay, ball into Diallo again. Diallo's gonna run, travel the ball. Travel, get it to Isak. What a lovely pass by Diallo, and then that's going to be the goal to seal the win for us. That's actually going to be the goal to seal the win for us, because now we've actually totally destroyed Liverpool in this one. It was actually very, very good through ball by Diallo to put Alexander Isak through. Now I just need to prevent them from scoring on that, because I know they will try to score. They will try to score a goal here. Okay, Salah is in. But Onana is going to make a very, very good save. And thankfully, Bremer is going to make a double tackle. Alright, Bremer is beginning to change my mind. I feel like he's starting to play better now. It's actually starting to play better. Ball into Kerker. He's going to play it into Isak. Isak is going to wait, play back to Kerker. Kerker is going to get it to Diallo. And then I'm actually going to shoot here. But, okay, Rashford. Look out. This is what I'm talking about. Rashford doesn't get into space properly. If he gets into space, I'm playing that ball to him, and then it's going to be a goal for Rashford. The Ligt to get it to Walker Peters into roll. We're going to play it into Diallo again. Diallo going to wait. Isak seems to be in. He's actually in. Okay, we're going to play Rashford in here. Rashford is going to shoot. And then it's... Oh, bro, Rashford actually hits the post. That was almost a very, very good chance to make it 3-1. Alright, Salah is trying to run past my defense again. He's actually doing it successfully. That's going to be another goal for Mo Salah. But his speed is just too much. Look at that amount of acceleration, guys. Like, how is he this fast? Anyways, we're gonna have the win, because that's the final kick of the game. And we've actually knocked out Liverpool from the Carabao Cup. This gives me so much joy. Okay, thankfully, Milos Kerker's injury is not too much. It's going to be out for just 5 days. And I was thinking we're going to need to sign another left back from the academy. But thankfully, it's just going to be 5 days. He should be back very, very soon. Alright, so the deal has actually gone through. Max Rashford is going to be joining Newcastle in the next season. So the next game is going to be against Spurs in the league. They are currently sitting at 9th place. Spurs are actually very, very tricky to play against this FC25. So I'll be going with my strongest lineup. Belakocha is going to get the starts. Martinez, and then basically the strongest lineup. Alright, so the game against Spurs is going to kick off here. Ball into Fernandes. Fernandes is going to wait. We'll play it into Kerker is going to play it first time to Isak, and then that's going to be a goal to lead the game. That's actually a very, very good play. We actually broke through the defense, and then it's going to be a goal for Alexander Isak within first 10 minutes. Alright, this first time cross from Kerker is just world class, and then the finishing too is just beautiful. Right, we actually lead Spurs within the first 10 minutes. Ball into Fernandes. Fernandes is going to wait. Waiting for good option. Thankfully, Isak is open. Then that's going to be a shot on main. Keeper actually makes a very, very good save. Ball into Rashford. Rashford's going to wait. Play it into Isak. Isak's going to shoot. Bro, why is the keeper making so many good saves this match, bro? Keeper is making too many good saves. Alright, ball into... Oh, jeez. Isak is going to be offside, and that's going to be first half. Bukayo has been saving these people so much. Bukayo has made so many very impossible saves. I feel like it's time to bring Fernandes as a shadow striker in this one. Or if Fernandes into Rashford. Rashford is going to shoot, and Rashford is going to blast the shots wide, bro. Rashford is actually going to blast the shots wide. Okay, it's time to bring on Fernandes. Try and change him to a shadow striker rather than a playmaker, because I feel like we need that extra body in the box one more time. And then prevented us from getting a goal. We're going to play it into Rashford again. So it's going to be in here, and then that's going to be a goal by Rashford. That's going to be a goal by Rashford, and then we actually get the second goal to secure our win in this game. We're going to get the seal from Rashford. Okay. What is the celebration? Okay, that's gonna be second goal for Rashford in this game, I think. Just a very, very good shot by him, and then we lead. We've actually got second goal right now. Spurs are trying to, do something, but we need to just prevent them from doing anything. And try and keep a clean sheet. Alright, Martinez, very good defending by Martinez. Okay, very, very good tackle by Aminu. And then win the ball back into Mazraoui. Mazraoui is going to get it to roll. We're going to play it into Rashford. Rashford going to wait. Play it to Mazraoui. Mazraoui is going to wait. Oh man, get it to roll into Fernandes. Okay, Fernandes is going to shoot, and then it's going to be the third goal. We're actually murdering Spurs in this one. We're murdering them. We're killing them here. We're not giving them any mercy. They're very, very annoying. And that's going to be the third goal. Alright, Mazraoui, very, very good interception there. But ball into Diallo into Rashford. Rashford going to get it to Williams. We're going to wait. Okay. We're showing off his dribbling skills there. We're going to get it to Mazraoui into Collier. Collier going to play it into Okay, that's a very good shot by Williams, and then that's going to be the fourth goal. Bro, Williams is such a very good player. I wish he can be converted fully into a striker. He's going to be a very good player there. Bro, what a shot. I mean, I didn't even put too much effort into directing that shot. Just a beautiful shot into the goal. Alright, that's going to be the fourth goal of this game, and then like Spurs is just blown away by this point. And that's going to be the final whistle. Actually got another win. Got a win against Spurs. We've done the league double against Spurs in this game, and that was just total domination. Alright, so our last game in the league is going to be against Everton. They're currently 20th place and then we're at first place. So alright, so I'm going to be with a rotated team, except that Isaac and the backline is almost like the same. So Williams is going to get to start on this one. We should actually win Everton, no questions about it. And yeah, we actually get the win. We get the win against Everton. Alexander Isaac and Ugarte is scoring. We're also going to be on that 2-1 win in the simulations. I feel like it's a glitch at this point because there's no way we'll win, and it's just by 1 goal margin all the time. Alright, we're absolutely flying in the Premier League, so I'm just going to not concentrate on it anymore. We currently have like, I think, up to a 10-point lead over Manchester City, who are in second place. So I feel like the league is very winnable, so I'm just not going to concentrate. I'm going to concentrate instead of winning the Europa League. And it's going to be against Dynamo Kyiv at their home stadium in the Europa League. So like our strongest lineup against Dynamo Kyiv in their home in the Europa League. I think I'm just going to play the first leg, and then in the next episode we're going to play the second leg. Right, so the Europa League game is going to kick off against Dynamo Kyiv. We should win this game because I mean we're in flying form, so I'm very much confident that we can win this one too. Okay, that was such a good pass, and then thankfully we nearly intercepted that pass, but then they're going to keep the ball. We just need to be careful, prevent them from getting any chance here, causing all these spaces. Oh man, bro, they actually can score. We nearly scored a goal within the first opening minutes, but thankfully this guy shoots the ball wide. Okay, bro, they're actually in here. Thankfully Martinez is going to make a very good block. I'm going to try to hit that ball into Benero, but they're going to intercept the pass beautifully. Thankfully, Nana is going to grab this one. Right, people have gotten 2 shots and have barely gotten any. So I can play it into Fernandez. Fernandez is going to wait, get it back to Kerkers. Kerkers is going to wait. I mean, going to play it into Fernandez, into Menu. Okay, Menu is going to get it to Rule. Rule is going to play it into Zirkzee, and then that's going to be the... Bro, Zirkzee actually hits the post. Oh man, this is just sad. That should have been the goal to get the lead in this game, but Zirkzee is going to play it and he's going to hit the post. That's very unlucky. Right, Kerkers, I need to just okay, what the pass. Thankfully Martinez intercepts, but I didn't see that pass in a million years. Oh man, Unana is going to get out, and that's going to be a very wonderful save. Okay, these people are actually playing better than us so far. They've played better than us, created better chances. Actually created a better chance, but we just not been able to convert it into a goal. Okay, ball into Zirkzee. Zirkzee might actually be in here. We'll carry the ball, get it to Rule. Oh man, we're going to lose the ball there. Okay, Zirkzee actually loses the ball back into Isak. Isak is going to shoot. Bro, that's such a very good shot by Alexander Isak. Actually got the goal within the 45 minutes mark. Alright, this is actually our second shot, and then we've been able to get it to the net. That just shows how clinical we've been in this game so far. Alright, that's going to be the final kick off. The first half, we take a 1-goal lead. Okay, the second one we're going to kick off, and then we need to actually get another goal in the second half so that we can have a very comfortable lead going into the second leg. Well, they're actually starting to play better than they were initially. Ball into Kerker is going to head it down to Isak. Isak's going to wait. We're going to play it into Menu. We're going to travel a ball here. Oh man, why did Bruno Fernandes stop making that run? Okay, ball into Menu. Menu's going to play it into Rule, and Rule is going to shoot, but keeper is going to make a save. Right now they're trying to just break the defense down from the wing. Okay, they actually got the cross through. Bro, Bremer has been fantastic so far. Bremer has just been very good for me in this match. Bro, he just took Zirkzee out there. Okay, ball into Isak, gonna play to Zirkzee, and then that's gonna be a shot, and then that's gonna be a goal for Joshua Zirkzee. Alright, we literally just confused that defense. They didn't know what to do. But this pass from Isak was just beautiful. And then what was that other defender doing? But that's gonna be the second goal for us anyway. Okay, the guy's gonna be in. And then they're actually going to score a goal. Actually got the goal back. I mean, they just played that ball in behind, and then there was just so much space for them to go. But now we need to try and get another goal here. Ball into Fernandez, into Melero. We're going to wait, get it to Mazarawi, into okay, Williams going to wait. Let's try to create some space for him here. We could actually try and create some space for Williams to get a goal. I mean, okay, he's going to get the chance to pass it to Fernandez. Oh, cool boy. Like, actually had too many chances to pass the ball, but I was trying to get him to get the goal. Bro, Bremer is just a very good stopper right now. Bremer is a very good stopper. volume 2 is Xerxes Amorim. I'm actually gambling with our lead here. Alright, that's going to be the final whistle of the first leg, and then we are going to be going to Old Trafford with a goal lead against Dynamo Kiev. Alright, so in the league, we're currently still in first place. We have like 11 points difference, or maybe 12 or 13, but I know it's more than 10 point difference that we have against Manchester City. So we're very much secure in the league. Next episode, we're going to be going against Arsenal. We have 2 games against Arsenal, one in the Premier League and then the other in the Carabao Cup. And then we're going to be playing second leg of the Europa League against Dynamo Kiev at Old Trafford. And we also have another game against Manchester City in the FA Cup. So we're going to be having a very busy episode. We're going to be playing maybe 4 matches, and then we're also need to sign a new striker. My 2 options are Victor Osimhen and Loris Openda, so I'm going to need to decide between both of them, because for sure I'm going to be Rashford's already sold to Newcastle, even if he's actually picked up some form, but like he's already been sold to Newcastle. So I'm going to need to sign a replacement for him. I'm looking at, I think I'm going to sign Loris Openda, because he just fits the profile of the kind of striker I want to be in that role. Either Loris Openda or we're going to sign Jonathan David, because I feel like Alexander Isak's already like Victor Osimhen. It's not be very cool to have 2 strikers of the same profile. So is it that going to be Jonathan David or Loris Openda or Victor Osimhen? Let me know the choice in the comments. Alright, so that's going to be the final thing of this episode. If you've liked content, just make sure to subscribe, like, and if you share the video, it's going to help a lot. So I'm going to be uploading again very soon. So just make sure you have a great day.